Today I'm going to show you how to put in a ceiling brace and box kit for a ceiling fan. So if your house is like mine and it was built in 1965, you've got one of these little square electrical boxes that it's not meant to really hold much weight. So we're going to remove that and put this new brace in and rewire it up. And two, if your house is built in 1965, it's likely you've got aluminum wire like me. But there's ways around that. So alright, let's get started. Alrighty, so we're up in the attic and it's the winter time, so it's a little nicer. I'm just trying to uncover that electrical box, which happens to be right here. So we're going to try to pull all that wiring out. Oh man, should have worn a mask up here. But if you can see, this thing is just mounted on one side, which is just a cantilever beam. So if you hang a heavy weight off that, you're just going to be prying this thing right off your joist, your ceiling joist up here. So I'm going to try to remove that with my little pry arm. Shouldn't be too bad. Just don't want to break any of that drywall. So bend that up. Sorry if it's a little shaky. It's kind of hard to do this with one arm filming and then the other one prying. Hammer would work just fine too. Let's go around the other side. Make sure we're not digging into our drywall. This thing was not meant to be installed this way. Alright. Breathing a little heavy, but got that bad boy right off. Right there. Just prying it off with my little tool pry arm. I probably would recommend a hammer, but I just wasn't thinking and decided to bring that up instead. So that little brace hopefully will brace across each of these floor joists, and the box will be supported by the bracket rather than just that cantilevered side right there. So I'm gonna go get that thing, measure up, see if it fits. I may have to cut in with an angle grinder to take off or shorten those legs so that the telescoping beam will fit between my floor joists. So go grab that and see what happens. So this is the bracket that will go up there and span between the joist. Here's the electrical box, and it's going to line up with the holes like that, and these little bolts are going to go in like that to secure the electrical box, and then these are the points from which your fan is going to hang, and then you have your grounding screw right there. So I'm going to put this together just kind of how it's shown, and for my setup I'm going to have to slide this all the way to the support to get this thing installed. So let's see what happens. So that's what it looks like, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to unscrew this and install this once the bracket's in place, since I already have drywall in place, and then just so that I can screw that portion in, because with that box right there, since it sits a little bit lower than the bracket. I don't think I'll be able to slide it back and forth to get the drill in there. So I'm going to do that real quick and see if that works. Alright, so that happened to fit perfectly, which is great. I think that just means that it's 16 inch centers of the floor joist. So all I gotta do now is just screw in these brackets with my impact driver, and then we'll go and try to put that box on, and then we'll have to reroute this wire probably through the top of this electrical box. So let's give it a go. Yeah, so that's the best way to do it, is to install that bracket first and then come in here and put your screws that kind of lock your box in place. Got one already threaded in, and it shouldn't be any trouble getting that other one in. Sorry it's blurry, but that was the best thing that I could do, was to get that bracket lined up, punch the screws in the beams, and then now screw this thing in. Fortunately, I'm going to have to go back up there because I dropped one of the bolts through the ceiling. So I'll have to go back up, put the last one in. But it feels definitely a lot more rigid than what I had in there before. Alright, so there she is installed. All you had to do was torque these down. Just not too crazy, but now it's... this thing I think is rated to hold 210 pounds at the 16-inch span. So I don't know of any fan that's that heavy, but this thing will do the trick. So now all I gotta do is come back up and punch out one of these to bring the wire down for the fan, and we should be good to go. And that, folks, is how it's done. Now all I have to do is put up my new fan. We're good to go. Alright, so there's the ceiling fan fully installed. It sits pretty nicely on that bracket and a lot more rigid than if it would have sat on that cantilevered box. So I have some fans sitting on those boxes, and now that I've put this in, I'm probably going to go back and take the fans down and reinstall, or take those electrical boxes out and put exactly what I put in for this fan, just because it's a lot more solid, and would hate for this thing to fall on me during the night or on my kids during the night. So, alright, hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'm pretty quick to answer. Alright, thanks. Yeah. Whew.